Get on home, yeah. Get on home, Get on home, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get on home,
Eu sei que menos não é mais. Me diz quem tá querendo mais. Hoje eu quero mais. Eu sei que hoje tu quer mais. Eu sei que menos não é mais. Me diz quem tá querendo mais. Hoje eu quero mais, tô querendo mais. Quero um pouco mais, tô querendo mais. Hoje eu quero mais, tô querendo mais. Quero um pouco mais, tô querendo mais. Hoje eu quero mais, tô querendo mais. Quero um pouco mais, tô querendo mais. Tá querendo mais.
Hello, my lovelies. Hopefully, I am not muted tonight, but welcome to week 6 of the LRS Premade series. Going to be some spicy games coming in for you tonight, as long as my camera will actually focus on me. And a couple announcements. First, the big one. Our fellow caster joining us tonight is our boy Overcomer from the Bandits and Pandas. How you doing tonight, buddy?
I am ready to see some spicy action as always.
Hell yes, that's what I want to hear. But you and I have been testing out some stuff, and I've been playing with
We have.
a few things. So, guys, thank you for tuning in tonight. I have a couple announcements for you guys because we are going to do a little bit of a switch up here when it comes to the polls. So, now when we are doing our polls, and this is just going to be for Thursday nights. We're going to test it out. We're going to dip our toes in the water just to see how this works here. But instead of using the command vote, you can now use the command play to put what we have made, and we're calling them legends tokens. So you guys can put and predict and wager those legend tokens on what team you believe is going to win the game. I think it's pretty cool. So I'm doing a horrible job of explaining it so far, but what we're gonna have to do is essentially when we usually have the polls open to vote on the teams, all it is one extra little line. I'll show you guys how to do that once we get things going. But you guys can place tokens and predict which team is going to win. The players and the chatters, whoever's out there putting their tokens down, whoever predicts correctly will receive a chunk of that pool that comes back. The losers, sorry, suck to suck. You're gonna have to try again next time. But at the very end of the split, after the finals of LRS Premade, the person with the highest amount of tokens will be crowned the king or queen, whatever your royalty preference and pronouns are. You will get your own unique Discord tag on our Discord channel. So, a little bit of bragging rights there to be called the king or queen. So make sure to check those out. If you guys are interested in actually checking out how this thing works, I made a command called how to play, and of course I also made a one called legends tokens. So you guys can check that out there. Use those commands to check out any information. But if you want to check out how many tokens you have, you can use the command tokens, and that will pop up right there. So you can see the channel name has 98 right now. And what we'll be doing right before I open the first one is actually giving everybody who's in chat right now 100 of those tokens, so you guys can start things off tonight and get those predictions rolling. So everybody who's in chat right now is going to be picking up 100 legends tokens. Congratulations, have fun, play responsibly, and yeah, it's gonna be lots of fun. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope we can have some fun with this. It might take a little bit of time for those tokens to distribute, but if you all you need is one token to participate in these polls. So what the command will look like, it'll be play. For tonight, it'll either be 999 or PVE, and then you put the amount of tokens. So when the actual polls open for this, which will be, I will open them right after we are done PentaQ draft, it would look something like this. So if I were to put 20 tokens on 999, that is what the command would look like right there in chat. But you will get a notification when the poll goes live. I will announce it as well too, and there will be constant reminders in this as well too. Vapus, I'm just showing an example. Relax, brother. Relax. Take a chill pill. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys have fun. I'm going to be in there using mine as well, too, going off my account. So, should be lots of fun. I don't know if it works right. That'd be cool. I'm gonna try to do something like this. And while we are waiting, even though I sent out some extra points to everyone here, we're going to do a little raffle. We're going to do a raffle for 100 legend tokens. It's going to be open for 2 minutes. So this is exclusive. Whoever's here are here for those prizes. So you can enter with the command raffle. We'll pick a winner in 2 minutes, but let's get her going and actually get into the stream, because now that I've done my announcement, now we get to announce our team. It's going to be 999 taking on PVE, in the first game tonight. A best of 3, a spicy series. Cannot wait to see these guys go at it. And both teams at 2 and 3. So a lot on the line here for where we're settling into those close to the end of playoff. Oh, we're getting close to playoffs. This is going to be 3 weeks left after this, eh?
Yeah, it's you know, when you're settled this late into the season, you kind of know where your team stands, but it doesn't mean you can slack off because those positions are always up for grabs if you decide to think, oh, we have top, whatever, we can mess around. But then another team can easily pass by you if they're taking it more seriously.
Yeah, it's going to be a little interesting to see these guys go at it. PVE having a little bit of a rough run against ESG last week, but I am putting my faith in them. They gotta show me some of that spiciness. They've got Lunar right there. Lunar Effect is back in the lineup here, so I'm excited to see whatever the hell is gonna happen with Lunar Effect on this one. So very, very much excited to see what they bust out tonight.
Yeah, Lunar Effect definitely being one of those names that's kind of becoming well known in Legends Esports. A true legend, if I do say so myself.
A true legend. And guys, make sure to use the command raffle. There's a giveaway going on for 100 Legends tokens. Countdown is ticking right now. And right before we get into pick and ban, we're going to give our players ready. If you're interested in how you get more tokens, you can do it either just by chilling in chat and passively getting them. But you get even more tokens. I think it's either quintuple or 10 times or whatever it's 10 times or 5 times more points if you're active. And you get 100 points if you sub. So not too bad. We're going to pick a winner here. Not too many entrants, but Havsy is going to be the winner here. Congratulations, Havy. Going to be sending 100 points over your way. We're going to be letting the players know we are ready. That's Havs. And congratulations, Havsy. There's 100 points for you. Congratulations. You put those to good use. I will have that poll open once we get into that pentacue, but as of right now, we are still just chilling like a couple of villains. Are you seeing some Indiana Jones there?
I mean,
good show, good flick. But right now, I think we are going to. Okay, for some reason, the pentacue is being a little stinky poo poo right now. So I will have that up in a second. I will make a new one super quick for these players. There we go. Blue. Here is the red. And here is the spectator for not everyone, whoever's in the chat. And let's get everything in there ready to go. How's chat doing tonight? Yep. Yeah, oh, unfortunate. But no, Havsy's already pulling ahead in the tokens tonight. So let's get this one going. I'm excited to see what these guys are going to pick. It's a little bit of a switch up here considering the fact that Hanatin is unfortunately out tonight. We are going to flip on over to pick and ban. What's going on over here? All right, Overcomer, I've been talking all night. Why don't you give us a little rundown on what we're seeing here in the draft?
I mean, a little hard to say. You know, even looking by player ranks, they're kind of fairly balanced teams, in my opinion. It does look, I mean, you can't really judge single accounts because a lot of these players do have alternate accounts they play on. But from what we know of these players and of their skills, these two teams are two of the top teams that have both performed exceptionally well on stream and off stream. So they're going to definitely put on a show for us tonight.
I mean, absolutely, but we're going to see 3 big bans right away. Is the Olaf from Lunar. K-God especially is going to be taken off, and of course, the fact that Psychonautic is in the mid lane, Caston's a must go from that. So, 999 doing their homework and definitely realizing what needs to go, but starting off with a couple of really strong bans and picking an LCS order too, so making life easier for everybody over here.
Yes, sir.
what else do we think is coming through? We have the Shen coming through for the sub over on PVE. Definitely a safe pick. I don't think you can ever go wrong with the Shen.
Yeah, Shen is I don't know. I feel like Shen these days is kind of become meta. Like you can literally lose lane and then you sit there and you ult an ally and you win the fight. Like doesn't matter if you're 0-4 top lane. You just win.
You just, oh my goodness, but look what's coming through right now. Leona, another solid tank, great to see, but what's scary is we get to see Lunar Effect on the Kha'Zix, and I'm kind of excited to see that.
I mean, if you can perform exceptionally well on a champion like Olaf, how much more do you think you can perform on an assassin who can one-shot champions?
Probably decently. I mean, man, the man is pretty crazy. So
Yeah.
looking forward to see whatever the hell is gonna go down in the jungle. I mean, Hecarim is a bit of a nuisance as well too. We'll have maybe a step up in the tank, especially in that early to mid game. But it really depends on how big you get this Kha'Zix and Hecarim really rolling in this game, because they can both be just terrifying threats in the right hands.
That is very true. I mean, when you're given a Leona Shen and then you have the Kha'Zix, that's basically a Kha'Zix playground at that point with the amount of chain CC they already have, not accounting for the fact that there's still an 80 carry to be picked and there's still a mid lane to be picked. So what their team can put out in terms of damage, in terms of team fights, in terms of getting picks, in terms of objectives, like they have control of everything. Now, can they execute it? That will be the real test when they go into this game. But
You know what I like what 999's doing here? A little bit of a spicy pick, because we have the Lucian up. It could be Lucian Morgana bot, but we've seen a bunch of times Lucian going mid recently in pro play, so they could be potentially flexing this Lucian for Quanser in the mid lane. We'll have to deal with that Orianna, but we'll have to see what this last pick ends up being.
that's I mean, it's a smart move when you have a player who can flex pick something like that. I feel you don't have to worry too much when you're having to blind pick something, because he's like, oh yeah, we'll pick this up because we want it, and then we'll decide who's going to play it later. And then it also makes the other team have to guess when it comes to banning for rounds if you pick it in the early rounds.
Okay, so we see the Swain coming through for 999. I'm assuming that will be their mid laner there, but we are going to head on over into the client. But before we do that, guys, this is where all that chat and all whatever I was doing at the beginning of the stream comes through. So I'm not there should not be a timer on this. I'm going to make sure that is off. Take that timer off, because we're just going to have it free and open. We don't want things closing before we see who actually wins this. But
That is true.
the poll will be closed as we get into the game. However, we got to open it up first. So why don't we do that? So now, my friends, you may place your predictions down into the Twitch chat. So if you're voting for, say, PVE, and I want to put down 20 tokens, boom, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And now you can see, I can see on my side the points coming through, and it also gives us a tally. So it still works like the old polling system where we actually get a number. I don't know what's going on with the client. Yeah, I think so. I think
we have to remake the lobby.
I think my client crashed as well too. So
Yeah.
we're gonna have to do something here. I'm back to the home page, but that's okay. That's okay, and that's why I left the poll open. We still get to see the Pentaque. We still get to see the pick and band here. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, because we totally made a new one. I did send this to you. My apologies, brother. Brother, I'm so sorry. All right.
We make it work, right?
Yes.
That's how we do things at Legends. We make the impossible seem possible.
So, in order to actually place a prediction down, you have to have some tokens there, and in order to get tokens, you got to be tuning in be active in chat. Being active in chat actually gets you, I can check it out right now. I think it's either 5 times or 10 times the amount of points, but you'll be racking up the points if you're being active in chat. And if you're a subscriber, if you subscribe, you automatically get 100 points thrown in there. Sometimes the bot is a little slow, so do be patient with it. However, there's
Too many of you guys.
there's a lot of stuff. It's fantastic. That's fantastic. I gotta make sure client is not sending invites now. Oh, fun. Should I look for the game? Possibly. I might have to go look for the game in customs. Let's see. Join custom. Vapus. Vapus is making it. If I could actually spell correctly, that would also be a fantastic addition to my skills, but it doesn't seem to be working as of now. Starting. Okay, so just an update, guys. Players are restarting lobbies, and we will have this up and ready for you guys in a second. Sorry for the delay. Just small indie company problems sometimes that do come up, and there's not too much we can do about that. But if you have questions about the predictions and how they work, make sure to use the commands how to play or legends tokens, all one word for either one of those two separate ones, but all the information is there. You need at least 1 token to be placing down a prediction, so not a heavy risk if you don't want it to be, but the person at the end of this split with the most points will be crowned the king and or queen. I'm having issues accepting that one. What the heck is going on? Let me in. Let me in! Okay. I might have to reset my client as well, too. One second. Getting error. Well, sorry about the wait, guys. This is...
Technical difficulties on the most... this is just setting up the stage for an intense show.
Yeah. You know, or just a fire. So so flip trick there in chat. You don't actually need the brackets there around 999. All you need is the play, the 3 9s for 999, and your tokens at the end. There you go, buddy. All right, I'm gonna try and get my client up again. There's some crazy stuff happening on my way. Just letting the players know I'm coming. And yeah, a little funky situation here, but you guys can see the team comps there on the side there. That's how to play. Just a reminder for you guys. I'm gonna put that one in there. That's just a little instruction how to do it. Exactly how Flip Trick just put one down. That's exactly how you place your tokens. So my client is just reloading right now. Hopefully that will resolve the issue and I'm able to get into this this lobby, because clearly...
I have made it back in successful's so...
Have you made it back in? Okay, so...
Yeah, you should be
question.
good. You made it, okay.
I don't see it on my screen yet, but it's doing something.
Says you're here.
To spectate. Wonderful.
There we go.
Beauty. Lego, good luck. Hopefully nothing crazy happens to us right now. All right. Disgusting. Disgusting, isn't it, Vapist? Yeah. Yeah, it is. All right, so Pratoga, for the tokens, you need to make sure you have enough tokens to start with, and that you can check out by using the command tokens. You need at least 1 to bet, and you're going to do it exactly how Flip Trick just did it. If you scroll up in the chat, you can check that out. I will make sure to turn down my audio a bit. Sometimes I get a little excited and I get shouty, so.
I mean, what better way to be a shoutcaster than to shout, right?
If I am not seeing red on my microphone, I'm not doing my job right. Straight up.
Straight up. No, for real though. If you're gonna shoutcast, you gotta make it loud.
Yep. All right, so guys, the predictions are still open right now, leaning in favor of PVE with 66% of the votes, but I do see a vote in there for PVE, so keep those predictions coming. It is 100% free. All it costs is those free little tokens that you rack up from watching and tuning in and hanging out with us. You get even more if you're interacting and chatting in chat. And Vapus, if you need to double check how many tokens you have, you might have to do that because you can't place a bet with tokens you do not have. When did I get 100 extra?
I
Oh.
think it's from when you added 100 points to everyone in chat.
It should. So it might have just taken. We do see a few of us floating around there, but if you're just joining now, there might be a little bit of a lag there. So no, Vapus, unfortunately, you cannot dip into everybody else's pockets, buddy. That is not how the world works. So.
If only.
If only. Hey, can I borrow some? Actually, you know what you can do? You can give tokens to friends. So watch this. Since my brainchild Bartowski is the GOAT for our Tuesday nights.
Wow, are you abandoning me again already, Gurf?
On the caster desk. You're the GOAT on the Rift on Tuesday nights. Monday nights, sorry.
No, what? You can't even get it right. Okay, I see you.
Banned! I'm going to give you the hammer, that's it. But we are getting into the actual client draft. So, guys, once we get onto the Rift, that's when we are going to close the poll. So, you guys have a few minutes to check those out. Oh, did your things get placed? You have 11 tokens. You tried to do what? I'm looking. No, you tried to bet 100 with your 11 tokens. So, that ain't going to take, but you can bet with all your 11 if you want to. Absolutely. There you go. That should work it just like Pratoga did too. So make sure to check how many tokens you have before placing a bet, because if you don't have enough, there you go. Havsy got the 100 from the raffle earlier on tonight. Pope, I'm watching you. What's up, buddy? All right. For being in the stream, okay, so that might take some time to actually get there to make sure. Yeah, watch this. Oh, I'm just being a nice guy tonight, and it's gonna get me burned. There you go. Have some fun. There's 10 for you to participate. But now we are in our countdown. We're gonna be getting on the Rift soon, so make sure to get your last predictions in if you are participating. It is gonna be closed as soon as we get onto the Rift. We'll be able to announce where the votes went. But those points will not be distributed until the game is done and we can pick a winner. But Overcomer, other than that, I know it's been a little crazy tonight, a little bit of a show while we get this going. But what do you think between these two teams? We have a couple of spicy teams on our hands tonight.
I mean, it's hard to pick exactly one team in this case. We're looking at the Shen, Leona, the Orianna, Senna, Kha'Zix all together on PV, but in same countenance, you have a Morgana who can counter that Leona. You have the attack speed with the Lucian plus the dash to get in range of Senna. You have Swain, which is just a high CC, high healing, kind of melt your health bar champion. Hecarim to kind of run around, Fjord to kind of pick off one person. So it's just like, I think this is going to just be a high action, high fight game, and it'll just come down to who can push objectives better. But when it comes to objectives, I do want to say that PVE will take it objectively, because you have someone like Shen who can get a cross map if anything does happen to break out, as well as saving those allies. And then you have something like Senna also with that global ultimate to keep saving allies. So I think ultimately they will outscale if they make it to the late game. So I think my vote's going on PVE this one.
Over to PVE. I mean, I did put my my tokens on PVE this game, so
I did as well. So
they have Lunar on one of these crazy jungles. We've seen him so many times just come out and do the wackest of. I mean, I can't say the wackest of whacks. We have a player named Wackest Whack.
That is true.
But he does do some whack stuff out there. He's known for being in the face of the enemy jungler. He loves to invade, and what better than a Kha'Zix who can get. And he goes invisible, and what are you gonna do about that? That's a great asset to have as a jungler in these games. However, have to give 999 their fair due. They have a super strong team put together here. That bot lane is gonna be so fun to watch. The Lucian Morgana up against Senna, Leona. That's a lot of CC that can come through. A lot of punching power. You have the dynamic duo couple that actually have to face off against each other too. The Lucian Senna. So that will be fun. Mid might be a bit of a challenge for the Orianna. As this game gets later, Swain does become very big, and So
very
does-
unkillable. Very unkillable.
so if this game ends up going late, 999 are going to have a field day because Fiora and Swain just become absolutely massive. However, I'm going to say Lunar Effect is going to try and put a stop to that before it gets to that point. And seeing him on a nasty, nasty assassin jungler might be the key way to do it, shutting things down early before they can take off.
I mean, he does have a decent amount of hope. You know, he sitting on 999. They do have 3 squid